Virus broadcast 537. Good evening, friends. Pulled this one yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Felt like playing it. Wait a second, I haven't played this before. Or I have played it, but not enough. The Phantoms. When I bought it, I didn't even know who the Phantoms were. Other than I kind of figured they'd be something like the Ventures, because there were a lot of these bands back then. So I buy all of them. Holy fuck, there's a version of Apache on this. Folks, we might have to go. We might have to do a double side of a double shot of Phantoms. I gotta know what Apache sounds like. Yeah, baby. How's everybody? Everybody in a good mood? All right. We got our Zoom crew packed. Fucking Les Salisbury told me that he's been called Steak many times, and the nickname I gave him is not very original. So then I tried to call him Nessman, and he says, no, I've been called that too. So now I call him Fuckhead. Anybody ever call you Fuckhead? Probably. Your wife? I don't know what I'm supposed to call. Hey, he gives me 2 fingers. Old man, I'll break those 2 fingers up in your ass. This fucking old guy. His fingers are all fucking crooked from the gingivitis and the arthritis. He gets in his car. He shows up early in the fucking thing. He shows up. He's like, hey, Les. I'm not going to call him fucking Steak anymore. Fuck you. Hey, Les. What are you doing? Oh, going and get some beer. Figure he's going to get in his car. 5 minutes after talking to him, he says he's going to get some beer, but you notice that the car's like hasn't moved from the driveway yet. Like the trees in the background are still there. So I'm thinking this guy's like a fucking Willy Loman or something. I make these references and people might not even know what the Willy Loman reference is. You guys, have you never read Death of a Salesman? The whole house smells like aftershave. Do you not know what I'm talking about? So I was like, okay, you know, he goes out and he's getting beer. He's gonna treat himself. Oh, what kind of beer are you getting? Oh, Miller High Life. It's like, you're sure you're not taking a skateboard to go to the fucking corner store? Maybe like giving a hobo $5 in a paper bag to get you a pack? Fucking Miller Genuine Draft. Asshole, you know that's false advertising. Draft doesn't come from a fucking bottle. Draft comes from a tap. They try to sell you the draft experience. No. They put it in a can, lighter beer. That's all. So he orders this Miller Genuine Draft. It's like, you're gonna get in a car and spend gas to buy beer that costs like fucking $3 a gallon? I'm wondering, you know? And he says, yeah. It's like, I used to drink it. I find it better than Budweiser. It's like saying, well, yeah, you know, it's like, I like eating a big fucking chunk of like shit better than like spooning up a bowl of diarrhea. It's pretty much the same thing. It's better than Budweiser, he tells me. It's like, I don't understand. I see the inside of your house, that fucking roof looks like Le Corbusier built it. So I figure you gotta have at least a little bit of money. Next thing you know, he's going to the fucking grocery store to get himself a thing of Miller High Life. What is your situation, dude? The ceiling looks like he's like at a public library. He's listening to the show at a public library. It's got like beams and shit. Guy's probably an architect. Maybe he's like Cosmic Girl. He just thinks that like money is an illusion. So he doesn't know that like if he puts more monies in the shopkeeper's hand, they'll give him something other than Miller High Life. Poor guy. He needs help. Have you ever seen the movie of Wesley Willis, the daddy of rock and roll? Come on, Pencil. You gotta tell me that you've seen the daddy of rock and roll. Anybody? You guys, fucking lame, all of you. Nobody knows Wesley Willis? You haven't seen, hey, you know, the fucking points that you just lost now, Pencil. You're nothing to me anymore. How can you not know Wesley Willis? You're nothing. Yeah, the universe provides. Tell that to your landlord, idiot. Fucking universe provides. Here she is. She thinks she's in like India. Yeah, maybe if you live in a shack next to the river Ganges. This fucking girl. You took your beating well yesterday, yoga girl. You frustrate me for real. I still kind of like you for now. But the reason it is that I'm talking about Wesley Willis is that if you watch the movie The Daddy of Rock and Roll, I mean, the guy is dead now. He was huge. He was like 350, 400 pounds. And he was mentally ill. He was paranoid schizophrenic, and he had people who genuinely cared about him. I mean, fair enough. He was a gentle giant, you know? But the guy would make a fucking fortune at these shows, and he'd get paid. But he didn't really have any concept of money. So whenever his friends told him you have to pay for something, what he would do, he was just take out like a fucking big wad of money. He's like, here, how much do you need? And they're like, the caretakers in there are telling us, you know, it's like, if it was anybody else, they could have totally taken advantage of this guy because he has no concept. I think it's like that with fucking Les and his beer. Les is like a Nobel Prize winner. He's like Ronco, you know, Ron Popeil. That's why he's got those raised roofs in his house. You look in the back, libraries. His house looks like the Library of Congress. But he goes and buys Miller High Life. He doesn't understand monies and how they work. Ron Popeil died not too very long ago. Fucking Uma, look at you name dropping Steves and people just do nothing. Very good. I like when people just name drop good stuff. I like it. All right. I'm sure there's going to be other things to talk about. There are other things to talk about. Do I play you a song first? Yeah, let me play you a song. So, supposedly the Phantoms do Apache. It's right here. It's a nice long song on this record. I gotta play Apache. I gotta know what it sounds like. Listen to this. WANBC. Heavy. Everyone knows that song. Kind of went huge. They played on David Letterman. He liked it so much he asked them to do a reprise. I think it was the first time he ever did that. David Letterman was a big fan of the Heavy. I'm a big fan of David Letterman too. He was always one of my favorite guys. We got some Grupo Oz coming. Who do we else we have? Love, Peace, and Poetry. Fucking nice, dude. And what's the last one? Doug Doug's. Oofa. Pizza Boy, what's your deal, man? Is this your day off, or is this the music that you want to listen to keep you company while you're doing your work? Because, I mean, either way, that shit's going to keep you pretty well served. That's a good set. And actually, this is probably the first completely Mexican set I've ever done. I've realized. See, Pizza Boy pays attention when I play records that are out of the ordinary. So he actually paid attention to it when I played Grupo Oz, which is kind of something because it's I don't know, not the most known stuff in the world. But he found himself a copy. I mean, Doug Doug's is a different thing because I play Doug Doug's on a regular basis. Yeah, but dude, you're out of your fucking mind. You want me to play Yo No Sé by fucking Doug Doug's? You know that song's 27 years long? And you want to put it on a fucking 25-minute set? That song by itself is a set. It takes up an entire album side. I mean, be fucking reasonable now. Yo No Sé, the song is like fucking 12, 13 minutes long. I'm not kidding. Hey, why don't you fucking fit it in? Dude, Yo No Sé is the long fucking song. I know, I played it 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. It's not the long song, eh? If it's not the long song, then I'm gonna play it. Do I even have this fucking record, Smog? Yes, I do. Alright. Right away, Pizza Boy's giving me the agita. I already got the agita. I ate vinegar. My wife made chicken cutlets. Delicious chicken cutlets. It's very good. Chicken cutlets and a salad makes for a nice meal. So tomorrow, I know this is like no big deal to anybody but only me. Tomorrow is the first of the month. So that's it. August, we put a close on it. August has been an incredible month. But it's also the first of the month, which means I'm going to weigh myself. I've expressed my sentiment that I think time's run out for me to fuck around. So, I don't have any time to just play around anymore. I gotta be healthy. So, I've been mindful of it. Exercising every day, watching my meals, not eating at night, not eating sugar, all of this stuff. Now, this is not stuff that I want to do. I've told you already. This is not stuff, it's because I want to look like Charles Atlas. It's because all of a sudden I believe in my health. Fuck that. I'd rather fucking be eating chocolate is what I'd rather be doing. So, I liked eating unhealthy. It made me happy to be unhealthy. I enjoyed it. I mean, I must say though, exercising and all the rest of this, you feel good. Definitely, you feel good. An old lobster, it shows that you're an old fuck. You said you're almost 50, eh? So you're just maybe a couple of years younger than me. Lobsters got it. You got to be alive to live. That's exactly it. So, my wife hears me as I talk, and it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's like, you really that afraid of dying? And I told her, it's like, no, it's not a fear of dying. It's not a fear of dying. It's just the general realization that I'm 51 years old. I don't have the rest of my life ahead of me. And this is where your health starts failing you. So I can't do anything. I don't have a fucking choice. And the fact is that these are the happiest days of my life. I've never been happier in my life. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm finally where I want to be in my life, you know? So, I mean, if I really want this, and I fucking suffered through the first 50 years of my life in order to get here, what am I going to do? Now that I finally got to where I want to go, I'm going to die? Because of cholesterol? Say, fuck it. I'm going to fucking give up the hot dogs. It hurts to give up the hot dogs because I love my hot dogs. But I got to stop. I don't have a choice. So it started off with watching my sugar. Cutting sugar out of my life. That was the most difficult thing of all. Dude, cutting sugar out of my life was absolute suffering. Sugar's an addiction. It's as simple as that. And my heart goes out to anybody who's fucking hooked on it because I get it so fucking much. Dudes, before going to bed, I'm not kidding, this is disgusting. Well, maybe to some of you it's just kind of like you get it. I used to get these cravings for sugar so bad that literally before going to bed I used to put a big soup spoon in the fucking Nutella jar and like just eat a big soup spoon of fucking Nutella before going to bed. Sometimes two. So I'm telling you, the addiction is real. So anyway, I managed to get that underway a little bit. Then there's the whole thing of not eating at night. I've drunk pancake syrup from the bottle. Dude, come on. That's easy shit. That's too easy. So that's the... So then the next step is not eating at night. That was fucking torturous too. That was torturous to me. Not as bad as sugar. Sugar's the worst. I'm telling you, sugar's the fucking worst. If you like sugar stuff and like you drink Coke or you eat any type of sugar, that shit's gonna kill you. It fucking hurts, boy. But after I did that, I stopped eating at night. That was massively painful too. Not as painful as the sugar though. Because at night you're hungry and you're thinking about it. But what I've realized, and that hunger still like persists now. I haven't eaten at night now for about 3 weeks. Okay? So, that should be said that when I put my mind to something, it's like I stick, you know? So I haven't eaten at night for 3 weeks, but that one's hard. And what I've realized now, 3 weeks onwards, is that it's a habit. It's not even so much that you're hungry, it's just that it becomes a part of the routine. And I get off the show and there's nothing to do. So I eat. So I've noticed that. So noticing that and noticing the psychological aspect made it easier. Made it a lot easier. And then the final thing, which was very difficult because it's the thing that needs absolute fucking discipline on a very regular basis, is the exercise. Now, the exercise gave me trouble. I bought a rowing machine, but I fucked up my back. The reason I fucked up my back, and I just realized it today actually, eating is a comfort. That's exactly it. So what you're doing is removing the comfort. But the thing is that that's what made it easier up to a certain point, because you feel hungry, but you don't feel like you put the hunger into perspective when you realize it's like, no, I'm kind of eating because it's like it makes me comfortable, because it's a habit. So that kind of made it easy. Like once it's there, it's like, okay, so I can deal with this. This isn't that bad. Sure, I feel a bit hungry, but I'll be okay. But the exercise is a different thing, dude. Because the exercise, you got to fucking do it every day. And you know, anybody that's exercised on a regular basis, you take a day off, you start convincing yourself you don't do it, all of this stuff. Now, I bought a rowing machine. And I've always liked rowing machine. Like fucking love rowing machine, okay? The thing is that I realized this only today. basically, I was on the rowing machine for about 3 or 4 days. And I fucked up my back. While exercising, I fucked up my back. I did like 4 straight days and I was feeling good, strong, I was happy. And then all of a sudden I find I can't walk anymore. And it's like, fuck. I'm all pissed off. It's like, I can't exercise anymore, so I'm fucked. So then I'm not sure how the idea came to me. It's kind of crazy that it came to me this late because, I mean, we've had a pool since we moved in. Okay, so it's like we're talking about nearly 15 years, 14 years for sure. So I've always had the pool. So I got in the pool and it's like it became bad. I mean, I was limping around. I couldn't walk. It was horrible. It was really horrible. I couldn't sleep. Like my back pains would wake me up in the middle of the night, that kind of thing. So what I did at one point is I just got into the pool and I started walking around. It's like, fuck, I can't continue like this. It's like if I can't walk. So I started limping around in the pool. And I realized that it creates a lot of resistance. It's like, fuck, this is actually working. This is not so terrible. And it's now been about 3 weeks. And I haven't fucking stopped a single day. I've done every single day in the pool. I haven't missed one. And I've had days where I could have made excuses. Like yesterday was fucking cold and windy. I got in that water. That water was fucking cold. I didn't get out. What it is that I did is I said, motherfucker, you do a couple of fucking turns around this pool and it's not going to be cold anymore. And that's what I did. So I fought through all of this stuff. Right? I don't need the fucking why. I got a pool at my house, Les. You got anything else to say? This guy, smart guy. So I haven't missed a day. Now, I went outside today. Today was kind of nice. I went outside today. I did my exercise. And because I didn't have a show, I got to do it a little earlier. So I got in the pool by about 1 o'clock. Usually at 1 o'clock, I'm just, doing the show. Got in 1 o'clock, 1:30. Wind up finishing a bit early. Now, I'm a little crazy in the sense that whenever it is that I do that, I tell myself, okay, now I got time left. So that means what I could do is I can maybe put in an extra shift of exercise. So now that I finished spending an hour and a half in the pool, fucking doing all of these exercises, you know what it is that I'm going to do? I'm going to get on the rowing machine. And I'm going to fucking torture myself even more. So I got on the rowing machine. And it hurt. And it's like, okay, this is pushing too much. But I still got in like 150 strokes. That's going to be a clip. Right? So I just do my fucking rowing machine. And what it is that I noticed is the reason that my back was hurting. The reason my back was hurting when I was doing the rowing machine is because I got a big gut. A big fucking gut. So what happens is that when I row, I can't put my knees together. My gut's too big. I'm too fat. So I gotta fucking do it and my legs are spread open kind of thing. So my legs are not at 45 degrees, but they're more because you gotta make space for the gut because it's like I'm too fat to put my legs together. And doing that, I fucked up my back. Because your skeleton's not right, you're not doing the exercise, so I'm too fat to row. Is what I found out. You know how I found out that I was too fat to row? I found it out today. Since I've been in the pool, my stomach's gone down a lot. Now, I don't think that means I'm 51, so that doesn't mean that my shit's getting tight. What it means is that I'm just getting flabbier. So before my skin was kind of like all tight, all the fucking blubber, I was like a stuffed sausage, you understand? Now, I've dropped a bunch, so the skin just fucking flab. I don't got no stretch marks or nothing like that, but I don't know if my skin's ever going to stretch back to place. I don't know if that's ever going to happen for me. So I might be one of those fucking old flabby guys, which is fine by me. I don't give a shit. I'm the kind of guy who will I'm probably going to wind up looking like fucking Iggy Pop, which is fine by me because I'll walk around without a shirt even more. Are you guys fans of R.L. Burnside? My favorite RL Burnside record is a record where he's just wearing like a cut-off wife beater and he looks all old and flabby and completely fucking dilapidated. Now, if I look that way, I'm okay with it. I'm good with looking dilapidated. No fucking problem at all. I'm not doing this for looks. I don't care. I'm married. I don't expect I'm going to get married anytime soon. I'm not interested in any affairs. None of this. This is not a vanity thing. This is I want to stay alive because I'm actually enjoying my life for once thing. And as I got on the thing, after I got on the pool, I'm there, okay, let me try doing this, rowing machine. I realized it's like, now I can do the rowing properly, and now it works properly. You know why? Because my guts dropped, and I can put my knees together. I'm at the point where it's kind of like it's still uncomfortable to put my knees together. The gut is still too big. But like once upon a time, it was completely impossible to do it. And now I can kind of do it, and the stomach gets in the way. So it I came to that realization just today. It's like, the reason it is that I hurt my back is because I'm too fat to row. So I learned all kinds of things today. And tomorrow, I weigh myself. I stopped weighing myself. Because it's discouraging. Yeah, old Ric Flair vibes. If I look like old Ric Flair, I'm totally happy. Fucking Terry Funk, no problem. If I look like the old flabby guy, if I look like the Greasy Strangler, it's beautiful. No problem whatsoever. I'm good. You don't understand. I fucking like old people. I like ugly. I mean it. When I see these people in their 50s and they're fucking trying hard to hold on to their looks and they go to the fucking Botox and they do the plastic surgery and they do all that, it's like, you don't look younger. You look pathetic. When I see plastic surgery, I think you look fucking pathetic. That's what I think. To me, that tells me that you are so fucking insecure and you are so vain that you'd rather look plastic than old. Because everybody knows you're not real. You got fucking plastic everywhere. You're too vain. Now, if you work in the music industry, if you work in the entertainment industry, I kind of get it. So people like Cher get a pass. People like Wayne Newton get a pass, as much as they look fucking terrible too. Cher looks pretty good, though. Me, when you look all fucked up, all fucking flabby, I'm good. That's me. That's absolutely me. So I stopped weighing myself. The reason I stopped weighing myself is because I would do all these workouts. I would try tons of things. I'd watch my weight. I'd do all of that. And what it is that what I'd do is I'd wake up in the morning and like weighing 1 pound heavier than the day before. And it's completely fucking discouraging, really discouraging. Because I know I'm doing the right things. I know it's like, I can't do better than this. I'm doing well. But it's just the scale doesn't tell me the right thing. It's like after that, it's like I told myself, fuck that, man. Can't. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it to myself anymore. So I decided that I'm going to weigh myself only twice a month. The 2 days that I weigh myself are the 1st and the 15th of every month. Tomorrow's the 1st of the month. So I take a picture of the scale. I told you already. The reason it is that I do that is not because I have to be vain or anything like that, but to motivate myself. The last picture that I took is on August the 14th. The scale said I weighed 268.8 pounds. I started at 281. Okay, so 268.8. And tomorrow, I weigh again. How much will it be? How much did I lose? 2 weeks. If I lost 5 pounds, I'm happy. If I lost 5 pounds, I'm absolutely happy. Yeah, you see, Ponce says, not a good metric. Base it on the progress of more laps around the pool, amount of rows. Dude, you see, that's me. That's the thing with me. No, I don't know if I lost 10 pounds. If I lost 5 in those 2 weeks, I'm happy. But that's the way it is. That's what it is that's going to make me work properly. The fact that I have a hard head, and once I put something in my head, I don't fucking stop. I'm good with suffering. Like, I'll just get in there and I'll fucking torture myself until I get it done. And at the end of the whole thing, it'll hurt, but I'll be proud that I did it. And, yeah. That's where I'm at. So I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow, waking up and seeing what it is. There's a part of me that's scared nothing happened. On the other hand, I know that that's not the case. Is any of this interesting? I'm assuming it's interesting. I mean, you guys are talking, so... And I don't need luck, guys. I mean, it's all on me. There's no luck involved here. It's all on me. This is all inside my own fucking head. This is all discipline, and I know it's all discipline. So if I don't do it, it's because of discipline. So Jason 5 quote, 64303. I'm about that. I'm 6'1", 281. And I'm trying to get to 250. I'm trying to get to 250 by January 7th. And I'm really thinking that I'm going to get there way faster. I hope so, at least. If I lose 5 pounds, I'm good. But I'm that guy, man, that is just... If I decide that I'm going to suffer, I'm in there. I'm in there. I just suffer the whole fucking thing. The way it is that I've been telling whether it is that I lose weight is, I think I've told this already. I wear my tightest clothing. So those of you who are wondering, it's like, why is he always wearing all of these old clothes that make him look like a stuffed sausage? The reason for that is because that's how it is that I use it as a metric to see if I lost any weight. The shirts that didn't fit, once they start fitting a little bit, or once I don't look as fat in them, I know that I'm doing it okay. And I'm getting there. I wore, like the shorts that I wear when I do my exercise, when I started 3 weeks ago, they were perfect. I'm there, oh fuck, these are the perfect shorts. They don't fall off, they're not too tight, they're perfect, they're super comfortable. And now those shorts are starting to get loose. Like those shorts are starting to get to the point of... No, I can't tie them. They don't have... I'm going to have to get smaller shorts. But I'm at the point where it's kind of like I swim around and they're starting to fall just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not enough. But hopefully if I keep doing the way it is that I do it, in 3 weeks they're going to fucking just fall off. Because that's what you want. I'm absolutely fucking... this has to work. Nothing else. There's no going back. You reach a certain point in your life, if you die, it's on you. If you weigh as much as I weigh and have the diet that I had, and you die of a heart attack or you die of all of that stuff, it's on you. I mean, listen, with respect to people who have history of heart disease, hypertension, and all that shit in their family, okay? With complete respect to that. That I realize is a completely different thing. But I don't suffer from those things. I have a strong family. We're all farmers, man. Healthy like horses. My grandparents, all 4 of my grandparents died in their 80s. Okay? I'm talking about outside of genetics. And if I wind up having a heart attack and dying young and everything like that, it's not my genetics that failed me. It's me that failed me. I ate myself to death. I drank myself to death. And I'm not interested in doing it. And then there is the thing that Andrew was talking about. Workout can prevent dementia. One of the reasons that I want to do this also is because my short-term memory is for shit. Of course, being a stoner doesn't help. So it's not like I don't know. My short-term memory, I'm pretty sure that my short-term memory is going to get way better if I stop smoking pot. But I'm not going to be as happy. I like pot. So I'm not willing to give up pot. I'm okay forgetting, having a bad short-term memory. That's kind of okay. But I want my concentration. I want my focus. I want all of that. So I'm kind of hoping that it'll get better there too, you know? And that's a day in the life. That's a day in the life, man. That's where I'm at. Where are we gonna get? I don't know. We'll see. In the meanwhile, the struggle continues. It's soon gonna be too cold to swim. So that's a little frustrating now, because when I got on the rowing machine today, let me tell you, the rowing machine hurt. That's some suffering. So I got this fight that's going on that started just today. Or actually, not really, even before. It's like, wait a second, the swimming's easy. The swimming's long, but it's like I've gotten used to it and I like it. What happens when it's too cold? And I gotta close the pool and then the rowing machine. Will I be able to keep the same discipline with the rowing machine? Because if I can keep the same discipline with the rowing machine, that's a different thing. It's not as comfortable, you know. Because indoor exercise, you sweat like a dog, right? No, it's not even just the heater in the pool. I mean, mind you, I'm going to get a heater in the pool. If this... I'm absolutely going to get a heater in the pool for the first time, and the reason is simply because if it extends my season by 2 months and I can exercise 2 months, then that's worth it for me. Okay? But there's that thing, there's that fucking rowing, and when you work out inside, you sweat like a dog. I fucking sweat like crazy. So by the time I do my rowing, my headband's drenched. My t-shirt weighs like 5 tons from all the sweat. You all get overheated, you gotta go shower, it's uncomfortable. There's all this shit. With the pool, none of that happens. You get in the pool and it's like, it cools down your body temperature. It's way, way better. Old Lobster says, a lot of guys have preconceptions about yoga. I don't have any preconceptions about yoga, dude. I'm not precious that way. I got no problems. I got no problems looking stupid. I got no problems with any of that. I don't give a fuck. Nothing will stop me from doing what it is that I want to do. So, I just don't pay attention to people who will have anything to say about me. You know? You have to understand, I'm somebody, I've lived with preconception my entire life. I had long hair, people thought I was fucking stupid, they thought I was on drugs. I wasn't stupid and I wasn't on drugs. I wear a beard, people think a whole bunch of things. I get a tattoo on my hand, people think a whole bunch of things. I swear, I can't win. That whole fucking game, one thing that life's taught me is that entire game of trying to fit in is an utter failure for me. On both sides of the fucking issue. Number one, I'll never do it. I'll never fit in. Number two, I don't like fitting in. I don't fucking like it. I gotta be me. It's like fucking Pencil trying to fit in. Pencil can't fit in. There's no fucking way. Sometimes you're born that way. You're weird. That's it. So, the fact that yoga's popular or, you know, preconceptions, no preconceptions with me, man. I don't give a shit. Whatever works. Pencil understands how it's done. You find your people, and when you find your people, you hang on to them. That's how it's done. That's exactly how it's done. You're my people, you know? So that's kind of the day in the life. I've had this on my mind. I don't know if I do it. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to keep these stories for the show, if they make the show good, or if they just take away from music. Well, Sam, he talks a lot, but he doesn't talk about music. And then the final determination is always the same. Sam, do what feels right. Seems to me like talking about life, talking about everyday struggle makes the whole thing more relatable. You know what I'm seeing? And it's important to relate. It is. Because you're able to look at your own struggles and you just don't feel alone. And sometimes that's all you need. Honestly, sometimes that's the only motivation you need. You just need to feel like, you know what? I'm not alone. Okay? And if this counts as motivation kind of thing for you guys, I'm glad it motivates you. I am fucking suffering for this. I'm paying the cost. Okay? I live with the doubt, with a very real doubt that I'm going to fail. Once the pool gets closed and it's too cold to do all of that and it comes time to change the exercise up and go to the rowing and stuff, I'm scared I'm going to fail and I'm going to start. I'm going to stop. So, that's why I do all of these things. Like one thing that went through my head, for example, DDT says I'll be fighting fit for San Francisco. Dude, that's the idea, believe me. I want to show up to San Francisco fit. I want to show up to San Francisco the way I want to. For me, no other reason. I just, the suffering's real. The fear of failure is real. The fear of failure is fucking real. Is very real for me. I'm scared that I'm going to fail over the fall. So, I'll see if it happens. And believe me, I promise I will not fucking go easy on myself either. I won't make excuses. Nah, motherfucker, no excuses. This is on me. I failed. I failed. Something came to mind yesterday and today, but mostly today, when it comes to all of this. I thought to myself, I'm going to take pictures of myself so that I can motivate myself. Now, if I would have done that properly, I should have taken the first picture about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, let's say. Even a month ago. Because that's where I was at my heaviest. And then take pictures of myself slimming down. And there are two things that stopped me from doing this. The first thing is that I hate taking pictures. I fucking hate that shit. And the second thing is that I'm just not vain. The whole thing strikes me as vain, and that turns me off. Wow, did you hear that? My farts are fucking awesome, dude. That's for sure. So I thought to myself, it's like, well, if I start taking fucking pictures of my fat body and posting them on Instagram, it's just going to come off as completely vain. And I actually fought with this in my own head as I was doing my exercise. It's like, yeah, okay, well, on the one hand, it's going to be vain. On the other hand, maybe if I look at myself and I see myself just dropping the weight, it'll give me motivation. Also, it needs to be said that if somebody calls me fat, that just motivates me. The worst thing, the best way to make sure that I succeed is tell me that I'm going to fail. That's the best way. I don't like looking stupid, man. I don't like failing. I don't like going back on my word. I don't like any of this stuff. So I thought to myself, do I really need to take pictures of myself? For what? The only good thing that I can think of is if I look at it, it's going to make me feel good about myself as I drop it. Okay, well, if that's the case, Sam, then why make it public? Why don't you just do it for yourself? Because if I do it for myself, I'm going to fail myself. If I do it with other people in front of me, then I'm not going to fail myself. You understand what I'm saying? To me, putting it out there in public isn't about needing attention. It's about putting pressure on myself. It's about making it so that I have no fucking choice but to succeed. Or feel humiliated or feel like a failure. It's to make myself accountable. That's exactly what this is. That's what it is. No, listen, you understand perfectly, dude. That's the reason it is that I would take a picture of myself. I mean, look, I'm not good looking. I'm not going to have abs ever. Ever. I don't give a shit about any of it. I don't. But it should, just the reason I'm saying all of this is just to let you know all of the psychological shit that goes on in your head when you're trying to make changes. You try to determine in your own head how much of this is bullshit, how much of this is me playing games, how much of this is really just a play for vanity. You wind up playing all of these games for with yourself. And Lobster, I gotta tell you, number one, Lobster, you fit in really well. I'm really glad that you did step up and become a patron. I'm happy to have you, and I noticed that you were gonna fit in immediately. This dude paid up for the whole year. I don't have to listen to him whine at all anymore. Good for you, man. I'm happy to have you. I mean it. But yeah, it's about personal inspiration. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'm going to take a picture of my fat body. And anybody who doesn't know me from the show will think this guy's the most vain guy ever. I mean, look at him. Who the fuck does he think he is? Look at this guy. It's like he weighs nearly 300 pounds. And he's taking pictures of his body. Yeah, motherfucker. Maybe. If anything, I think that just the fact that I talked about it right now already kind of like puts that ahead for me. Because anybody that, like I said, if you don't know me from the show and you're just like somebody on, like, you know, mind you, listen, it's got to be said. I'm not on Zoom. I'm not on Facebook. I've cut Facebook out completely. I've got a blown up audience on fucking Instagram, so I don't know most of you. Twitch, I'm comfortable because I know most of the people there. It's just, I'm trying to convince myself. I'm talking my way through this. This, in a sense, is my therapy. Talking the ideas through so that I can make the decisions that best work for me. And maybe the best decision for me is to take a picture of my fat body. I don't need to show you my junk, Mondo. I'm not here to fucking fulfill your twisted fantasies. I'm sorry if you like fucking fat old man porn. That's not what I'm here for, Mondo. Sit in your corner. I'm trying to fucking discuss my difficulties with you, and you're over there right away. You're thinking about jerking off. I don't want none of your jisms. So yeah, this is basically my way of working this out in my own head. Like, I realize when I talk like this, for example, I'm talking it out. This is the kind of thing I would have normally talked about with my therapist. And I've learned how to kind of like take care of my own brain and come up with the stuff that I need in order to get by now by talking my way through it. So I don't have to fucking go to the therapist anymore. It's a beautiful thing. So, fat guy picture incoming tomorrow, probably. It's not going to be pretty. All right, we're going to listen to music. All these new people. What's this guy talking about diet for? Well, look at me. What am I supposed to talk about? What's the show supposed to be about? Why don't you tell me what I'm supposed to talk about? American Glutton. I've seen that movie. What's the other one? Supersize Me? You remember that one? That's what got me to this size, friends. Gluttony. Straight up, I mean, I'm not making excuses. Gluttony made me where I am now. I mean, it should be said, once I started taking a certain medication for my, I started taking valproic acid for my bipolar, I blew up. I fucking blew up. I put up a lot of weight. But I never lost it. So, gluttony, man. Gotta hold yourself accountable, man. You gotta be honest with yourself. So I guess I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna play a good set coming up. I can't wait to do it. And then I'm gonna play a record I think that I have to play because I'm curious. A Deutsche Grammophon that I found called Guitar and Percussion. Why do I want to play it? Because I want to know how it is that they're going to combine guitar and percussion, and because it's on Deutsche Grammophon, a classical label. So I'm curious to see what that is. So we're going to class things up in the next set. Moxkin, are you a patron? Because you do ask good questions, though. But are you a patron? Because if you're not a patron, I can't talk to you. Is gluttony an extension or perversion of pleasure? That's exactly right, sir. That's exactly right. The reason it is that I'm a glutton is because I fucking love everything around me. I'm a sensualist. I like eating, I like drinking, I like fucking. I like everything that feels good. So... But you can't continue that way. You got to take care of yourself. Hillary Clinton is a patron. Wow. Is a follower. Hi, Hillary. You're a shitty politician. Start thinking about things, and this is where it is. I mean, one thing that's really good, dude, drop the weight. Meds. No, dude, I can't drop the meds. I know that's like you don't understand. You don't just drop the meds. It doesn't work that way. The meds keep you straight. My doctor tried, we've played around with medication and stuff like that, and I found exactly what works for me. I have to say, my last doctor was really amazing. My last, he basically saved me. The 10, 12, 15 years that I spent with him kind of thing. I've been in therapy 32. But a good 14 years about, let's say, with just one doctor. That guy is the one who got me straight. And I can tell you that the answer is not you drop your meds. You don't drop your fucking meds. You need your meds. The problem is with mental illness, a big problem, and you can ask anybody that suffers from any mental illness or takes medication for it, the problem is that you don't know what drugs work and what drugs don't. So while the doctor is fucking around and giving you this medicine and that medicine and you're trying it out, it takes a really serious toll on you because your mental health swings like a fucking pendulum. It's horrible. It's horrible. The worst part is the 5-10 years of discovering everything that doesn't work. Lobster understands perfectly. That's exactly it. I'm telling you, that's it. Because I have considered suicide seriously only once in my life. And the time that happened, I was taking Luvox, an antidepressant that fucked me up, and it was the medication. And I'm glad I didn't kill myself. But it was the medication that fucked me up. So I'm telling you, when you see people who are mentally ill, and you see that their moods swing, I'm telling you, man, try as much as possible, as much as it's really difficult to be around and all this, try as much as possible to be empathetic, because it's really difficult. Every time I change my meds, my mood changes. Something changes. It takes a lot of time to get the meds right. I got the meds right. Now I got the meds right. And my doctor, even up to this point, I take, what do I take? What's the big one? Prozac. I take Prozac, right? The Prozac does me fine. It's no problem. But then there's this other medication I used to take, valproic acid. Valproic acid, I used to take 3 pills a day. And I had dropped it to 2 and I was good. And I had dropped it to 1 and I was good. No problem. Now I take only 1 with my Prozac. And my doctor, basically when I came to renewing my prescription, says, okay, I don't think that you need the valproic acid anymore. So he cut that out completely and left me just on a Prozac. And I felt a difference after only a couple of days. And I felt like my patience was shorter. I wasn't reacting as good. I felt mentally off. And you know when you're mentally off. When you're mentally ill, you know when your brain's not working right. You're not thinking. Your brain's cloudy. You're not thinking the way it is that you want to think. And so I called my doctor immediately and I told him, look, doc, I don't feel comfortable not taking this medication. I'm more comfortable. To me, what feels normal, what feels more normal is if I'm taking this one pill. And he told me, okay, well, keep taking it. And that's what we did. And now I'm 100% where I need to be. 100% where I need to be. When Gabby, and I know, Gabby, that you take meds for this. A lot of you take meds for this. Okay? Your meds have made you a cynic. That's because your meds, you haven't figured it out yet, Gab. I mean, I see you. You think I don't recognize your fucking mood swings? You think I don't recognize that? I recognize it in me. I recognize what this is. Whenever it is that you guys have, I recognize it because I suffered through it myself. It's one of the reasons why it is that I feel as empathetic towards people as I do. Okay? But if your meds make you a cynic because you haven't found the right ones, because you haven't found the right thing yet. So there's only one of two things that you can do. Okay? You can either keep going and accept the fact that you're fucking doing tries and errors and you're doing all of this and it really sucks and it sucks. I mean, my heart goes out to you, Gab. My heart goes out to anybody who's doing that whole thing where they're trying to get the right balance. I know exactly how hard it is. But there's two choices in life. You either go through the trial and error of getting all of that shit right, or you give up. Are you ready to give up? No. So what you got to do is you got to accept the suffering that comes with not knowing the answer yet. And you got to suffer until you find the right balance. So you got to find the right balance, Gabs. Or you turn into Kanye. And Kanye is absolutely a fucking psychotic episode. Kanye is off his meds. When you see him, I recognize Kanye so much, you have no idea. All the dumb shit he does, I recognize it so much. Well, I'm bipolar and I'm never going to drop my meds. Do I regard marijuana as part of what balances me out? Most certainly. Yeah, there's no doubt that the marijuana I consider part of the medication. Marijuana to me is medicine. It straightens me out. It does me good. There's a negative to marijuana. Your short-term memory is fucked. I mean, you guys have seen me lose my train of thought on a regular, so I'm always asking, what did I just say? And you got to remind me. My memory is shit. But in the case of marijuana, it does me more good than bad. So I'm good with the memory loss because the good outweighs the bad. Shrooming, if my experience stays the same as now, I will be shrooming for the rest of my life. I think the shrooms have been an overwhelmingly positive thing for me. I realize also that when I take shrooms, I don't take them to trip. I don't really trip. I don't know what happens. It's kind of like I enter a different zone. And I like where it puts me. And the thing that I really like about shrooming is that sometimes you get like fucking flashbacks almost. It feels like an after. It feels like an acid flashback, but acid flashback, is seen as bad. The acid flashback and the mushroom flashback in the end, it puts me in the mushroom kingdom, and it's a beautiful thing. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to be doing mushrooms probably for the rest of my life. Do I need to party? No, I can just take a stem. When it comes to stuff like that, I'm fairly disciplined. Yzano shares a story saying that the antipsychotics blew him up to 248 pounds. He had to get off them. He had 6 psychotic breaks. Dude, put you in the hospital. I listen. You have no fucking idea how much I empathize. I've never been hospitalized, but I empathize. I do. I've been around people who have been hospitalized because of this stuff. My mom had psychotic breaks. My mom was crazy. So, I get this. I really fucking get this. Like, I understand the pain. I'm not sure if you get it, Izano. When you just said what you said, it caused me a little bit of pain inside because I get it so much. So, these are the things that we do to move on, And one of the reasons that I talk about all of this, friends, is because I hope it's relatable. I hope it makes for good radio. Hope it connects us. Wow, did you hear that? My farts are fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. My farts have gotten good, dude. Seriously. I'm blasting away. Richard Simmons, side B, reach for your health. Oh, my fucking... Oh, okay. Put it towards whatever. Thank you. I'll play a Richard Simmons song, but I'll put it towards whatever if you don't mind, DDT. And, really, folks, I can't express the love and appreciation that I have for you guys for supporting the show the way you do. It counts, you know? You've changed my life, man. You've changed my life. So, Gab, you can be your crazy self here. Know that. Really, know that. I love you. Any of you, be your crazy selves. You can bring your bad shit here. Just respect the room, respect each other, that's it. But I don't know if this makes any sense, but seeing that you guys are not perfect comforts me. It just makes me feel like I'm not alone. So all my own difficulties, I don't feel alone. You know what I'm saying? Salamar, I'm glad you found us too. All of you, I'm glad you found us. If this does right. I don't need any fucking propaganda vinyl. I don't go to the mall. Propaganda. I don't like fucking mall punk. Alright. Complicit. All of you guys here that are new, if you're enjoying the show, are you enjoying it? Is it a good show? All this talking that I'm doing, is it keeping you interested? In which case, become a patron, like Lobster. Lobster was a cheap shit until yesterday. And then he stepped up, and now look at him. Now I talk to him all the time. You know why? Because I gave him the pitch and he fucking bought it. He understood. He's here. He made the commitment for the entire year. And the fact is that I liked him right from the beginning. So now we can just hang out. Yeah, I know that you're a patron, Laps. I know that you are, and I appreciate you. Ponce, you're a patron, I know. Andrew Lynch, you're a patron. Jimmy Serrano, do I feel like collecting vinyl is somehow a way to cover some voids? Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's a lot of fun and that I love it. But definitely my collection of vinyl and me doing all of this is basically the result of psychological trauma. There's no doubt about it. This is what I like to do, hoarding. I mean, it's just, it gives me a sense of comfort. When you're born without, and you have the runt of the litter syndrome, whenever it is that you suffer when you're young and stuff like that, yeah, you cover voids in different ways. And for me, it's always been collecting. Because if I collect and I bring everything with me, then nobody can take it from me. So I make sure that I have so much that you can't take it. So I've been collecting my entire life. And it fills a void. It absolutely does. It's filled more pain than you can possibly imagine. And I collected magazines, and I collected comic books, and I collected books. And that shit always got me through. Because I'd disappear into my comic books, I'd disappear into my books, I'd disappear into whatever it is that I liked. But ultimately, the music is the one that meant the most to me. And that's why I'm still here. Dude, I've collected movies. I've collected all sorts of shit. But music is the thing that gives me the most satisfactions, and I realize I can't do it all. So I just do this. No magic cards. I've got tons of video games, all sorts of stuff. You know? But yeah. I mean, people can talk about how it is that you're collecting and all of the stuff that you do, right? Fills a void in your life, and they can see that and probably maybe express it as a negative thing. Oh, look at you, you're damaged somehow. The void in your life, and they point to the void in your life, and it's like, Anybody that does that is an asshole. Because anybody that points to your weakness for any other reason than just to fucking point it out as a part of the human condition is a fucking prick. So, I don't care about what other people say. I like being an asshole. It's on my terms. And if I'm living my life 100% on my terms and other people disagree, then they're right to disagree. And it's okay if they disagree. And I don't give a shit. Because me and these people will never get along anyway. Me and these people will never be on the same page for anything. So what do you have to worry about them for? You just move. You keep going. I do have music for you, you know. Do you like what we do here? New folk. I figure I've given you an earful of what the show is like. That's to say that I play music, but I talk too. The talking is as much part of the show as the music, so those of you who are going to say, I was under the impression that he'd talk about music. Listen, if you don't like the show, fuck off. You don't have to be here. However, if you think that the show is relatable, enjoyable, and it seems like a good place to spend with good people, which it is, and the people here are great, then I invite you to become a patron. Today is the last day for us to crush those last patron numbers. We're at 786. As a personal goal, I'd like to hit 789. If I don't, I'm okay. I'll tell you exactly why. There's one reason why I want to hit 789. Because last month's high, we finished the end of July at 689. So 789 means that we got exactly 100 patrons for the month. That's what I want. So we're 3 patrons away from getting exactly 100. Where are you, 787? This is the kind of thing that motivates me. Let's see if we can't get it done. Patron 787, where are you? Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. Ronald Gonzalez, dude, my brother found this channel too. You're uniting families in here. Dude, lots of people are finding each other here. I'm happy. So I'm happy that that's the case. So what it is that I'm telling you, Ronald Gonzalez, you want to be my dude? You and your brother become patrons. You can listen to the show as much as you want for free. But you've noticed there's a community here. We know each other. I mean it. I look through all of the names. The reason it is that I know who's not a patron is because I know all the other names. So what I'm telling you is, instead of just being a passerby, a listener, you and your brother become patrons. You at least. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. Join the conversation for as little as $2 or $5 a month. We'd be happy to have you. You'd be 787, and then we're 2 away from getting 100 for the month. And we keep each other company. We listen to music. We do a lot of things. If you feel like you need to listen a little longer to make sure before you make your big decision to spend that princely sum of $2 a month, sure. Listen for free as much as you want, but the conversation is for patrons. All right, folks. I'm going to get into some old school funk. First of all, by way of religion. So we're going to listen to some Sister Rosetta Tharpe. And then we're going to get to the JBs. JBs stands for the James Browns. The JBs is basically James Brown's backing band, who are all fucking monsters. Just without JB singing. So, I promise we're getting good music. Let's start with Sister Rosetta.
Sit down! No, I can't sit down. Sit down! I can't sit down. Go away, don't bother me. I can't sit down. I feel so happy and I can't sit down. Sit down. No, I can't sit down. Sit down. No, I can't sit down. No, I can't sit down. I feel so happy and I can't sit down. Who's that yonder dressed in white? I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. It must be the Israel of the children of light. I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. Sit down. No, I can't sit down. I can't sit down. I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. Who's that yonder dressed in black? I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. It looks like the children child that done turned back. I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. Sit down. I told you I can't sit down. No, I can't sit down. Go away, don't bother me. I can't sit down. I just got to heaven and I can't sit down.
Hey, Bobby, why do you like soul food? Because it makes me happy.
Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say.
Enjoy that? God damn, that song ended faster than I thought. Ooh, the whole day feels like it's going faster than it's supposed to. What are you gonna do? Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Or maybe I just spent too much time talking. I can't say. But I'm ready to play some music for you, so. I think that we'll be okay, friends. Everybody having a good day? I hope so. Any tracks that I can get you? We do have some requests. Got some DJ Shadow. Chubby Pencil wants it nicely. We got some Beak. Fucking, I'm always down to play Beak. And we have a series here, 3-piece of Mexican music, which is what we're going to get to next. I like the Mexican music that Pizza Boy picked. You guys are going to like it too. This is, in my opinion, these are selector picks. You done good, kid. Fucking Pizza Boy needs a lot of reinforcement in life. I gotta keep telling him that he's good. I have to, like, basically undo all the shit that his parents did. Alright. I am seeing some new people here. Jicky, you're new here. I've asked you a million times, Jicky. I've seen you. Become a patron. This is for patrons, Jicky. You need to respect that. Are you going to become a patron today, Jicky? Yes or no? Because I have to throw you out or not. Alright. Let's do this Mexican thing. I gotta go take a piss, too. So. Are you a patron, Jicky? Not uh-oh. I don't understand why it's complicated. You notice how these guys always stretch everything out just to get out of paying $2? Are you a patron? Yes or no? If you're not a patron, become a patron. Are you a patron? Yes or no? I know the answer is no, so just say no. I know that you're a patron, Camboozle. I'm talking to Jicky. What are you going to do? You're going to avoid me so that you can save $2 fucking? Okay, I know that you're not a patron, but you're here every day, right? So in other words, you're over here, you're the guy who's coming here every day and taking for free what everybody else is paying for. So it's not fair, right? Do you like it when people are not fair with you, Jicky? Me neither. So what you're going to do is you're going to be fair. You're going to become a patron. If you don't want to become a patron, shut the fuck up or I got to block you. It's up to you. You want to be blocked, I'm good with that. The ad has nothing to do with Patreon or not Patreon. It's got nothing to do with it at all. Bizreal, which says also, go become a patron. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. All of you guys listening, don't pretend like you don't know what it is. I mean, seriously, it's $2. Have a little bit of fucking pride in yourself. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. If you like it, pay for it. It's $2. I mean, you notice how effective the whole $2 is? You see that? You understand, Lobster? Now that you've actually taken the jump, do you understand? Because now that you're on the other side, you're going to realize exactly how much shit I have to deal with in order to build this. And now that you're on the other side and you appreciate it and you've paid for it and you still appreciate it, you'll appreciate why I do what I do. I'm not asking you to shill for me, fuckface. Do you understand? Where are you from, Lobster? You're a pain in the ass. Not a bad pain in the ass, though. Like, you're not aggravating me. You're just a pain in the ass. A bit of an asshole. But I can handle it. Up my ass. I don't do these things. Of course you're from the Midwest. It says everything. I don't do these things. I don't do these things. But I'm okay. I'm all for it. If you like shoving things up your ass, I'm all for it. You go for it. I'm okay. I'm freedom that way. I'm big freedom. So is Jicky going to become a patron? Or is he just going to come in tomorrow and say hi? Poll him. You're instructed. If you ever see that guy's name again and he doesn't become a patron, toss him out immediately. Listening in gets Camboozle through his day. Good, buddy. There's nothing I like more than knowing that the show gets you through your day. That's why I do these shows. That's why I talk to you the way I talk to you. To create a personal experience. To feel like we're connecting. Because we are. Am I crazy for believing that? I hope not. I don't think so. I'm just going to flip and see if Jicky became a patron. Of course, Jicky didn't become a patron. Jicky's a... Okay. You know who became a patron, though? Somebody did. And we got to acknowledge. It's important to acknowledge. Can I have a drum roll, please? 787, bitch. Camboozle. Where you at, Camboozle? Step up. You're it. You became a patron today. From listener to patron. It's a big deal. Camboozle's been here for a few days. He took a lot of breadsticks. And now he decided he's going to do something. Bizrael, you're next. Are you going to become a patron? Yes or no? Camboozle. You know the deal. You know all about that erection in your pants right now.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling.
Bizrael, are you going to become a patron? Yes or no? I just need another no or yes. Will you become a patron? Yes or no? What's that guy's name again? Camboozle. You are a patron. Number 787, friend. Very happy to have you here. Superior creature.
Hello, superior creature.
I still got in like 150 strokes. Oh.
All day long, when I see you, I think of you, no clothes, wawa, but it's very wonderful.
My legs are spread open. Yep.
I would like to do a romance inside of you.
Okay. This is the kind of thing I would have normally talked about with my therapist. It's true. All right, so Polam, if you can, please block Camboozle. Not Camboozle, but block Bizrael. He's basically taking up space. So if you can block him, please, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. Camboozle, happy to have you. You stepped up, man. That's what's important. And you know what it is? Can I tell you how it is that I present this, Camboozle, and I mean it? You hired me for a month. If you don't like it, fire me. But my feeling is that you're gonna want to be here. You're gonna want to pay into it. It's a point of pride. That's what it's supposed to be. And besides, if the payment every month gets on your nerves, just fucking pay it off once a year. It's $24 a year. I just joined Fantoma's Patreon yesterday, sorry. I joined Fantoma's Patreon yesterday. I paid it off all at once. $3 a month, $36 a year. You get 10% in his case because it's more. I paid the whole thing off for the entire year. Shout out to the Fantomites. So, I did it because I put my money where my mouth is. Because the way it is that I saw it is, okay, he's not a patron of mine. Maybe one day he will be. On the other hand, he did something that greatly helped me. And he didn't have to. And he seems to enjoy it. So, I'm going to show my appreciation my way. And that's what I did. You see? All right. Let's get to this Mexican set, all right? We'll start with a band called Grupo Oz. I believe this is from 1971. All right? Check it out.
Today, and one day it's gonna pay. The stick will get stuck. When it does, will the moon crack? When it does, will the sun out? It's got money and things, but in the end, what good will it bring? Why are police dying? Why are mothers crying for their sons? It's got money and things, but in the end, what good
a quien poder querer. El ruido del silencio lo puedes tú escuchar y pronto tus problemas solución encontrarás. Podrás vivir siempre feliz y tus problemas ya no tendrás. Y si el amor buscando estás, muy pronto encontrarás. Eso es el ruido del silencio. ¿Quién ha estado solo escuchando alguna vez el ruido del silencio que yo pude escuchar? El ruido del silencio lo puedes tú escuchar usando tu conciencia, muy pronto tú lo oirás. Escucha bien, ya lo verás, que siendo ruido lo entenderás. Es tu conciencia que hablando está y pronto tú lo oirás.
Ajá, los Duggos. Foley Bug. ¡Uno!
No sé qué haré.
Family Bug.
Yo no sé lo que voy a hacer. Yo no sé dónde voy a ir. Yo no sé lo que pasará. Solo sé que te tengo a ti, sí, sí. Yo sé bien. No te irás. Ya tú verás. No me dejes, tengo compasión. Moriría yo sin tu amor. Solo espera, ya tú verás que conmigo feliz serás. Sí, sí. Yo sé. Bien. Oye bien esto, yo lo sé. Yo no sé qué haré. Yo no sé lo que voy a hacer. Yo no sé dónde voy a ir. Yo no sé lo que pasará. Solo sé que te tengo a ti, sí, sí. Yo sé. Bien. No. Te irás. Ya tú verás. No me dejes en compasión. Moriría yo sin tu amor. Solo espera, ya tú verás que conmigo feliz serás. Sí, sí. Yo sé. Muy bien. Yo no sé qué haré. Solo que te amaré.
Every time I wish the songs would last just a little longer. I usually like smoking during a really long song, so I don't have to talk and smoke. I hate that. I got my little packs here. I miss the look of smoking a joint. I liked smoking joints. Felt cool. Nothing really feels cool out of smoking out of a pack, or I guess maybe my vaporizer, I don't know. But I always liked smoking joints, but I don't do it anymore because they're messy as fuck. Because I hate rolling, hate it. There's some people who love rolling joints. I can't stand it. It's messy. And it's bad for me. So here I am, Mr. Unglamorous, with my packs. And my edibles. I mean, think about it. You don't look cool just fucking chewing on an edible, do you? No. Smoke a joint, though. A nice blunt. I mean, not to mention, smoking blunts is fun. It's not like I hated smoking joints. I fucking used to love smoking joints. Loved it. It's just I don't do it anymore. Health. And the COVID situation made it so that I'm never sharing a joint with a human being again. You know how it is? Oh, yeah, we don't have cooties. Oh, now, never mind. Now everybody's got fucking cooties. I'm not sharing my saliva with anybody anymore but the missus. That's it. All right. I've got a blues set for you. It's going to be a good one. What I also want is I'd like to make a call out to anybody who'd like to request a song from a female artist. You don't have to. I just would like to say that if you were thinking about a song from a female artist, it might fit. I'll tell you why. Trucker Sean Lurch is I've been vocal about it. He's one of my favorite people. Simply, he's about my age. He's fucking knowledgeable about music. He's got a nice personality. He was supposed to go see Nicole Case. So he's here with us. He's not supposed to be here with us. He's supposed to be watching Nicole Case. He says that he traveled 60 miles only to find out that the concert was canceled. So not only did he have to fucking waste his time driving, he's back home and he's bummed. So what did he do? He requested a Nicole Case song. I have only one Nicole Case album. The worse things get, the harder I fight. The harder I fight, the more I love you. Now, the minute he told me that, I felt it. So I went and get the Nicole Case record because I was going to play him a song. Now, why would I do that for him? Well, because I like him and because he supports the show on the regular. If there's anybody that I would do something for, it's him. And a lot of you. I believe in reciprocation big. So I went and get the record already with the idea of I got to play the man a tune. And then I come back and I noticed that he requested a tune, a different tune than what I'm going to play him. And he requested a Nicole Case tune with a message. Fuck it, if I can't go to the concert, might as well listen here. So now he's going to get two Nicole Case songs. The one that he requested plus the one that I'm going to give him. The thing is that I have only one Nicole Case album, and one song's on side A and another song is on side B, so I can't go back to back on those. So what I need a song in between that I can fit into that request to make it a set of 3, so we can go from Nicole Case to whatever your request is to another Nicole Case song. Does anybody have a song that would fit perfectly within that Nicole Case set? If you're feeling it, go look in the archive and pick a song, leave a tip, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. Look, one thing that's definitely happened, folks, this week, okay, the last couple of days, as a matter of fact, it's just one thing that's definitely happened is that the Phantomites, like I like to call you guys, the Phantomites, have definitely changed the complexion of what we're doing. Okay? So there's a lot of you. And I see you. And I gotta say, this is an absolute pleasure to me. And a surprise. But you guys have fit in so fucking well. You new folks that came from Phantoma are so fucking cool. It's like you've been here the whole time. It actually makes me look at Phantoma differently even. Anybody that's here's fucking stood up and become a patron, number 1. And number 2, you guys act cool as shit. You don't come here to cause trouble. You don't act like assholes. You come here, you fucking vibe, and that's it. What else can anybody ask for? And you're music nerds. You're actual fucking music nerds. I'm playing music from all sorts of eras, and you guys just eat it up. It's like, what are you kidding? You're literally, to me, the perfect audience. And I mean that. I really mean that. And I also mean, I will say that I would have never expected it. I thought that Phantomites would be a giant pain in the ass to deal with. And I thought that the cool people would be the fucking Caretaker people because, Caretaker might attract a cultured mind. And in the end, I got exactly the opposite. The Caretaker fans were a complete fucking nightmare to deal with. I hated them. And you Phantomites? It's like you've been here all along. You're already part of the furniture. And I mean that in the best possible way. There's a comfort already. And it's a beautiful thing. I did try to get rid of you by playing Merzbow on Sunday, and you didn't leave. So you must be color me surprised, right, Cockblood? Am I just saying this? I swear, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to blow smoke up your ass, guys. I'm not. I thought that you guys would be a pain in the ass. I can't believe how many of you I'm finding fucking cool, just freaking cool to hang out with. And you have to understand, the reason I say this is because this is my life. I gotta have fun too. This is what I love to do. I gotta have fun. I gotta have fun hanging out with the people that I hang out with. And I'm having a fucking blast hanging out with you guys. It's awesome. So thanks, man. Thanks for completely shattering my preconception. I might still have preconceptions about the other ones, though. But you guys, the ones that stuck, yeah, man. I hope you stay patrons, and I hope that I keep delivering something that makes me worthy of your company, because you're really nice to be around. I meant that. So now, I am, well, dude, you are that welcome. You're that welcome. You became a patron. You respect what's happening here. You seem to enjoy it. Yeah, you're perfect.
You're a smoothie.
Besides, my patrons, like the people that I really know a long time, they'd let me know if you were a pain in the ass. And I wouldn't know it anyway. Ask anybody here. I've thrown out patrons. If you start aggravating me, I'm not interested in having you around. It's as simple as that. No more time to waste in life, man. I want to spend my time in the most qualitative manner possible. That's why I listen to music only on vinyl, because I can. And that's why I pick my audience. Do I take vinyl donations? We absolutely take vinyl donations, Lobster. I have received many records from listeners. The archive, the vinyl archive, I've made a conscious effort to try not to say my collection and that kind of thing and just call it the archive, because I feel like it's not mine. I feel like I'm sharing this stuff with you. I feel like this is as much yours as mine. And the fact that so many of you have put records into this archive makes it yours. It makes it legit yours. So yeah. Salamar, are you a patron? So look, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, you know that I like old music, right? You guys know that I really like, let's say when it comes to blues, I've had the discussion on a few occasions. When it comes to blues, I always prefer the old guys. And the older we get, the better it is. So I have a lot of blues records with incredible blues songs, and the records sound like shit. You've seen me play some of this, okay? Like whenever I play the Yazoo compilations, the Hokum, or the Race records. These are old 20s and 30s blues records. They're all compiled by this label called Yazoo, and when I play them, you can hear that it's like the recordings are horrible. It sounds bad. But the thing is that that's the only way to get these records. They sound bad. A lot of this stuff, you have to realize that a lot of this stuff, like a lot of when you're talking about records from the 20s and 30s, a lot of this stuff, when it comes to these compilations, is music that's not recorded. It's being played on 78s and then being recorded to put onto a regular record. So the sound's not going to be good. And that's par for the course for a lot of this old stuff. So we did a bunch of blues. We do blues on a regular basis here. And I don't know why, but I started talking about the Mississippi Sheiks last week. Maybe it's because I mentioned Third Man Records on the regular. To me, in terms of bang for buck, in terms of the amount that you get for your dollar, there is no label across the board that's better than Third Man Records. Third Man Records delivers a ton of value, and so does, Coal Mine? Coal Mine delivers a ton of value, but they're smaller. But I mean, for something like, for a label like Third Man Records that release a ton of stuff, new and old, it's incredible how the quality has just stayed consistent. They're really good. I love them. Okay? And I like the archive stuff a lot. So they have like this classic Indian violin music from the 30s, this fucking Greek music from the 30s. They got this Mexican record from a guy named Martin Solis. All these little projects, all this, Mexican music, fucking Greek music, all of this stuff. And I love that shit. I really love that shit. I eat it up. And they do this with archive artists also. And one of the first, if this is might be even the first archive artist that they do, okay, was the Mississippi Sheiks. So if you go record shopping at all, what you'll see is you'll see Third Man Records. The vinyl is readily available, and I'm pretty sure all stores will carry it because it's great records. And the first series that I ever remember on that is the Mississippi Sheiks. This is blues from the 30s that I had never heard of until I started seeing the compilations pop up at the record store. Once the compilations started popping up, it's like, oh, who are these guys? All of a sudden, I find out about this Mississippi Sheiks band that have existed since the fucking 30s, and I didn't know about. So it's been on my radar for a long time, but I don't know it, right? Somehow last Sunday, or the Sunday before, it was last Sunday, it was not long ago, I name dropped the Mississippi Sheiks. Probably because I was talking about Third Man Records archival stuff and saying, hey, I've been meaning to get those. I know they're cheap, they sound good, why not? So, I know Ben of Third Man Records. Ben is Jack White's nephew. Former drummer of, I don't think that they're playing anymore. I don't think the Dirt Bombs exist anymore. The monitors are too loud. Okay, I'll lower the fucking monitors. Go fuck yourselves. Just give me a second. I like to hear myself in my headphones. Porco Dio. I love how this guy makes fun of me. Okay, fair. Maybe you should make fun of me. I want to be able to hear myself. I want to be able to hear the music in here too. I don't like that I can hear it only on one or the other. There's got to be some way to be able to listen to it both. You understand? So anyway, I sent Ben an email. Hey, do you have... I was mentioning Third Man and I was mentioning record. Anyway, basically, do you have Mississippi Sheiks? If so, are you able to send promo? He writes me back an hour later, yes, Sam, we got it. It looks like all 5 volumes are still in print. Give me your address again. So I give him my address. Today they show up. All 5 fucking volumes of the Mississippi Sheiks. This is stuff from the 30s. Okay? I was Sharon Van Eaton. There's our song Between Nico Case. Thank you, Izano. All 5 volumes arrive in the mail today. So I was doing my shit downstairs. I dropped the needle. And goddamn, didn't these records sound amazing? Like, these records sounded fucking awesome. And I couldn't believe it. I'm there. Are you sure this is from the 30s? From the 30s. The stuff that I'm going to play for you now, I'm going to play you 3 records, okay? I'm going to play you 3 different Mississippi Chic songs. Their songs are short anyway. But I'll play you 3 separate songs, okay? The entirety of their career, by the way, these 5 volumes of Mississippi Sheiks are readily available at the Third Man Record store, okay? And this represents, if you get all 5 volumes, it represents their complete recordings. They have it all. This is the whole thing. And the time in which they recorded was between 1931 and 1936. So what I did is I took volume 1, 3, and 5. We're going to hear the first song on the first album, so the earliest stuff, and then I'm going to play the last song on the last album, so that you can hear what the difference is, if there's any difference at all, between 1931 and 36, and I'm going to play you one right in between. How's that sound? All right, we're gonna get, by the way, the volume and everything. We need to fix our thing over here. We're gonna fix it. Maybe tonight, man. You and me, Polam. Maybe we know it needs to get done. Thanks for the patience, you know. All right, so look, and I sent Ben an email. Not an email. I sent Ben a message. Right? It's like, dude, these are the best sounding records from the 30s I think I've ever heard. And I'm curious, it's like, did they do something to clean it up? What's the deal? Why do they sound as clean as they do? And you'll hear it. You'll hear it. It's, again, please don't expect audiophile. This is still blues from the 30s. But compared to what I have, this is like sounds infinitely better. And I mean, the band is its old blues. It's fucking awesome. So what I'm telling you is you're going to get 3 songs. If you like this and you see these Mississippi Sheiks compilations in the store, you know what you're getting. Me, it's right up my alley. It's exactly it. Jack White seems to have made some kind of deal with the devil because his label puts out gold. Especially this archival stuff. To me, I get more excited about when they put the old shit out. The Shoegaze compilation last year, Jesus Christ, it was perfect. It was perfect. They do it right, man. So look, let's listen to these 3. I hope you enjoy them. And after that, we're going to get to our girl set. All right? Patron number 788. Where are you? If we hit 789, we will have gotten 100 patrons this month. So I want that. Any of you listening think that you've heard enough to see that this community is freaking awesome? If so, I invite you to come join us. Become a patron at patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month, or pay off for the entire year. Get it out of the way and that's it, you know? All right. We're going to look for 788 and we're going to continue music. So you're going to get a Mississippi Sheiks 3-piece. I hope you enjoy it.
Began to make down on. I ate it hard, just looking through the ball. The police looked and seen me, and they began to make down on. They seen I was a stranger, they soon got on my trail. Soon they had me surrounded and carried me to the city jail. I ate it hard, just looking through the ball. Soon they had me surrounded and carried me to the city jail. When I got in jail, I didn't know what to do. There was no one I knew I could carry my troubles to. I ate it hard, just looking through the bars. There was no one I knew I could carry my troubles to. I invited you to rest my dear old mother. It made her lonesome and blue. Then you need to worry, mother's coming after you. Ain't it grand, ain't it grand? I don't see how she can stand. She said, son, you needn't to worry, mother's coming after you. Lost all my money, didn't have a dime, giving up this whole world, leaving it behind. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way. When I was sitting down on my bed, my friends were begging me, said I was dead. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way. Boys, ain't it hard when you ain't got a friend? Just keep on traveling, you will need my help again. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way. Yeah, I don't worry. Yeah, I don't worry, baby. Things is about coming my way. I'm always pleased, I ain't never mad, thinking of the tough love I once have had. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way. Take me, baby, just as I am, hasn't got any money, I'm all in a jam. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way. You told all my neighbors and all my friends that I was a dirty mistreater, you wouldn't have me back again. But after all, I'm a hard traveling, things is about coming my way.
songs. They don't take much time in between songs, eh? What are you going to do? See, now I hear myself perfectly in here. I like it. I have a radio voice, don't I? I've perfected that radio voice. Listen to me. I don't think that I see this as competing with Fantoma. We do different things. What he does and what I do isn't the same thing. He's an internet personality. He does more than just the music, and he'll review anything. I review records. I don't even review records. I'm not a critic. I hang out. That's what I do, man. I hang out and I listen to records. I buy records on the regular and I share them with people and I tell stories. That's what I do. It's a different thing. So, besides, for me, I always feel the same thing. I mean, I feel we're all colleagues in the same thing. I believe in that. I don't have that competitive thing in me. I compete with myself. That's the best thing to do, because if you start competing with other people, then you're never satisfied, are you? Or you always have to have this feeling of beating somebody else. And I don't feel like having the feeling of beating someone else. I don't think that that's a feeling I'm necessarily is going to make me feel better. So I compete with myself. I keep raising my own bar. It's a different thing. You know? Me? I straight up think that Fantoma very much helped create the game for this. I think I've taken a whole bunch of elements and brought them together in a different way. But in terms of doing this thing on the internet like this here, I think that Fantoma really helped create this. So, I mean, that's saying a lot, and it's fucking impressive. And the amount of work that the guy does is incredibly impressive. He's a hard worker. He gets what's his. It's great. But we don't do the same thing. And I don't want to be Fantoma. And I'm too fucking grouchy. And I don't want to review popular stuff because I don't care. I want to do what I want to do. So, that's it. I want to play old music when I want to play old music. I want to play new music when I want to play new music. I don't want to have to... the new Kanye's out. Let me fucking cancel everything. I got to do Kanye. And I understand why anybody would have to do that. Okay? I get it. I mean, you think that I don't play that game too, up to a certain point? Sure I do. But the point that stays for me comfortable. You know what I mean? And it's just... I received a copy of this. So you were asking Danesh if it came in. Look, Danesh, look at what came in. What this is, what's this record called? Yeezus? Is that the one? Yeezus. So I got a copy of Yeezus. And we slotted it in. Immediately, as fast as we could. Why? Because Kanye is hot right now. So we know that it's big on the fucking algorithm. So we're going to put Kanye out there. It helps our channel. Old Man Listens to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy has over 22,000 views now. I have to realize, I mean, for this channel, it's big. For Fantoma, that's a terrible video. For Fantoma, it's like, what did I do wrong? So, I don't know. I don't do the comparison thing. I don't. If anything, I look at people who are successful and I try to figure out, hey, how did they do? What did they do? You defer to it, you know? And you take from it what you think is right, and the stuff that you're not willing to do, then you don't do it. And that's the thing. There are a lot of things that I'm not willing to do. So, I'm good being exactly who I am, where I am, as big or as small as I am, whatever, man. I talk to a bunch of people that I know. These names that I see here, I know them. We hang out. We talk music. We share. It's awesome. It's a beautiful thing. And thank you for giving me that. So now, what I'm going to do is play you our girl set, our female set. The way this premise all came out is that our friend Trucker wasn't supposed to be with us this evening. He was supposed to be out watching Nico Case perform live. So he drove out 60 miles to find out that the concert was canceled. And drove back. So now he's with us. So in other words, we're the second best choice, which is fine. I mean, obviously it's fine. Concerts are great, right? So the minute it is that I heard that, it sucks. It fucking sucks. It does, you know? So when he said that, I have only one Nico Case record, and I went straight for it. It's like, well, I'm going to play him a song then. Dude supports the show. Dude's become my friend. You understand? Matter. Those things matter. So right away, it's like, well, I'm going to play you a song then. As I come back with the record, I see that he requested a Nico's Case song, a different song than what I was going to play him. And so this set was born, and I said to you guys, hey, if you guys have any requests or anything like that, or you have anything that we can put in between two Nico Case songs, let me know so that I can fit it now. And Izano came up with a Sharon Van Eaton, which fits perfectly. So there's our set. We're going to hear some... I took the wrong fucking record off the... Porco Dio! I fucking hate myself! Oh, fuck off! I failed. Thanks. Now I gotta go look for the Nico Case record because I don't know where I put it. Oh, fuck, shoot me. Fucking Nico Case. Nico Case. Was that my fart? Holy fuck, that sounded cancerous. What the fuck? I should probably go see a proctologist. Yeah, I had everything. Now I fucked everything up. Oh, I hate this. So that's how this set came up. Darns, your request is a female singer also. Who did you request? Oh, Thirsty Forest Animals. We can throw that into the set too. Yeah, we can throw that into the set. The thing is Southeast, what you picked, the Thirsty Forest Animals, also goes very well with Beak, which Jake Wen picked, and with Can, which fucking Les picked. So I got a set worked out that fits yours even better. You understand? I'm glad that you guys can laugh at my foibles. I can laugh at myself too. Later, pencil. Catch you another time, right? Have a good day at work. So, yeah. Let me cue this up. Patron number 788. Where are you? Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Did anybody step up? 152 listeners on Twitch. I love my Twitch audience. I like people who come here for live radio. It's good. It's cool. Live every time I'm here, man. So, all of you watchers there, hey, subscribe to our channel. Can I give you a little tip? If you have Prime Gaming, do you have Prime Gaming or Amazon Prime? Do you already have that? If you have Prime Gaming or Amazon Prime, just subscribe to our channel. It's free. Get rid of your ads. Simple as that. It's already paid for. It costs you nothing. If you got Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming, just go right ahead, subscribe to our channel, get rid of the ads. Helps us, it helps the other ones. You understand? All right. Let's continue this cavalcade of hits. Start with Nico Case. It's going to be a rough groove. A rough cue, but we'll get it. There it is. And you knew I was going to pick this song anyway.
My brain makes drugs to keep me slow. A hilarious joke for some dead pharaoh, but now not even the Masons know what drug will keep Nat from coming. There are so many tools that are made from my hands, but the tag smashes all my best laid plans to sand. And there's always someone to say it's easy for me, but I revenged myself all over myself. There's nothing you can say to me. You never held it at the right angle. You never held it at the right angle. Catch a falling star. Wash your hands of it. Catch a falling star. Cause you can't hold it. Cause I'm a girl. If I puked up some sonnets, would you call me a miracle? I'm gonna go where my urge leads no more. Swallowed waist deep in the gore of the forest, a boreal feast. Let it finish me, please. 'Cause I've revenged myself all over myself. There's nothing you can do to me. You never held it at the right angle. You never held it at the right angle. Catch a falling star. Wash your hands of it. Catch a falling star. Because you can't own it. You never held it at the right angle. You never held it at the right angle. You never held it. 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 Sitting at the bar, I told you everything. You said, holy shit. You almost died. Sharing a shot this time I told you everything. No change in your eyes. I told you everything. No change in my mind. You said holy shit. We almost died. I had no idea. I had no idea. Last night late, I was watching it snow. It always goes sideways in the city. It comes right out from the streetlights, you know. Pumped out by an engine deep inside the earth's core. It goes sideways in the city. Cover the shades and erase the day. This could be any evening in any place. The blizzard blows from left to right, which is funny cause the piano's playing summertime. From 1935 sounds the alarm of ragtime. It's ragtime keeping time. Grave to the waves of its residue. It's laughter from a marbled room. White crowned sounds of possible. Sound that lures me. Says, don't you hurry. Don't you worry, kid. We'll be seeing you. See you when you're ready. Ragtime turning out the sun and moon. Its gravity is soothing. Winds me in a sleek cocoon. Feel myself when I'm ready. I'll reveal myself invincible soon. I
awesome set. I dig. Nico Case. I guess live will have to wait for another time. Hope that scratched your itch somewhat, Sean. On the other hand, you get to take a day off, right? So that's always fun. You got U time now. What are you going to do with your U time? Anybody hanging out tomorrow afternoon? Old man, Wednesday. Look at what we got coming. Oh, yes. Old man listens to Tyler, the Creator, Goblin. Friday is Muse. So, I got the album in hand right here. We will listen to it. It's a 2 LP set. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. And of course, we'll do our regular show at night. All right. We got some electronic music. Chicharrone's puts together a down-tempo electronic set, and then we're going to go into a kind of freaky set. I really dig it. It's going to be good. We got good music for you, in other words. So, sit down, man. Get comfortable. Fire up that bong like I'm about to right now. Gonna warm up a bong. I got 2 more pods. Perfect for the evening. I'll warm up my bong and get ready to listen to something good with all of you. All right. We're going to say hello to a new patron now. What's the drum roll like over there? Give me a quick drum roll. Good thing I asked for a quick one. 788. Tyler Ferronetti. Tyler Ferronetti. Where are you, sir? Step up. You are the next patron to have gone from being a listener to a part of this audience. You've joined our community. Tyler Ferronetti, where are you, sir? Happy to have you, you know? You probably know that exciting things are happening to you. We're going to do this fast because I want to get to it.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling.
You, sir, are patron 788 now, Superior Creature.
Hello, Superior Creature.
Sean.
I would like to do a romance inside of you.
If you see your mom this weekend, would you be sure and tell her,
Satan, Satan, Satan! That's you, eh? Two-headed film fanatic. Yeah, bitch, I've seen you around. Ferronetti. Italian, right? Where the fuck does the Tyler come from? Are you an Italian guy who's trying to be an American, or are you an American guy who has an Italian name? Which one are you? Who are you, White Owl? Go become a patron. I don't even fucking know who you are. Keep bothering me and I'll block you. Alright. We got a good set coming. Tyler the Italian. We got fucking Tyler Italiano in the room. That's your nickname, dude. Somebody get rid of this White Owl guy. He's annoying me. I hope you like music. Do you like music? You're American Italian. Okay, so there you go. That explains the Tyler. So in other words, you were a Ferronetti. Somewhere down the line in your family, who was it? Was your grandparents that immigrated to Italy, to the States? Maybe your parents, depending on how old the generations go. And it's probably a few generations if you got parents that fucking would call you Tyler. As an Italian kid, as the child of Italians, I'd rather be shot than to be named Tyler. Just saying, Tyler. That's a pretty fucking terrible name. That's like being called Chad or Biff. You know what I'm saying? It's very American football. All right. Tyler Italiano. We're happy to have you, Tyler Italiano. Let's do Nelson's set. It's a good one, all right? We got some Massive Attack moving into DJ Food, going into Daft Punk. How's that sound? It'll be good. We are now exactly one patron away from 789. Why does that number matter? If we get 789 patrons, we will have gained 100 patrons this month. It's a personal challenge for me, so I want to get at least one more patron so that I can say that I got 100 patrons this month. I've never gotten 100 patrons in a month. So, who's up for helping me make this happen? If you like what we do, support what we do. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. I just began saying, try me for a month. Try the show for a month. Hang out for a month. And if you don't like it after a month, then fire me. That's fair. Celtics fan, do you know that I'm here every single day? I've worked 537 days. How the fuck do you come off telling me what do I have to offer on Patreon? I can tell you one thing that I have to offer, like right now, is that I don't want you around. Because the kind of guy who would even be audacious enough to ask a question, what do you have to offer on Patreon, when I'm literally here every single night and twice a night, 3 times a week, and there's this community. It's like, you're an asshole. Like, you're an asshole, and I don't want to be around you. Block him, can you please? Like, I don't want to be around that guy. You remember what I said? That I choose you guys? It's true. I choose you guys. I don't want to be around pricks. I don't, man. I'm not interested in it. You see what we do here? If you see what we do here, especially if you're part of it, you understand that $2 is a joke. It's a pittance. It's an act of community. If you are the person who has to ask why you would become a patron, what do I have to offer you? You don't belong here. You don't. Like, you don't understand. I can't stand being with people like that. I hate people like that. Because I'm not like that. People like that sicken me. So, for me, I look for the right ones, man. I'm pretty sure we're going to find another one. Where are you, patron 789? Help me break 100 for the month. And you can ask anybody who's become a patron here. We hang out together, right? How's it been so far, new folk? Phantomites, how have you felt so far? We try to be fair. And I think we're a good gang. And you know what's really good? And the Phantomites have certainly added to that? There's a lot of knowledge in this room. There's a lot of fucking knowledge in this room. The collective knowledge. Because people don't come here to just fire off stupidity. It's a private group. The shit that happens here, there are so many fucking intelligent people who know a lot about music. You've found your place. So I'm pretty confident that we'll find 789. Out of all those 150 people on fucking Twitch, impossible we're not going to find one that gets it. Doesn't usually work that way. Usually you find the one that steps up. Let's find out who the hero is tonight. Here's a set. Let's see if it happens during the set. Massive Attack. Thank you, Nelson. Smoke him if you got him.
Thousands of it's big. 30 million.
Television rules the nation. Television rules the nation.
All right, you're gonna help me now. I hate this record that I was supposed to play in between. This DJ Food record, I hate it with a motherfucking passion. It's so artistic, you don't know what side is what. So can you guys please turn on your Shazam so we can figure it out? Tell me what side of these records is what. I swear I want to throw this record across the motherfucking room right now. How much I hate it. Does anybody have any Shazam? I have to ask a fucking computer because these assholes can't fucking write it. What? My mic is my volume's not high enough in here too. So you know what? You gotta fucking tell me because I can't even listen to it. Porco Dio, I fucking hate these records. Next time I see Kev, I'm gonna punch him in the face. So fucking artistic. You can't hear you don't know what the fucking record. What side is what? The best part, there's five of them. What is it? C1 that you want? Bullshit. Fuck. I got it right, like a little 3, a little 5. I'm not kidding. Okay, C1. I'll play it, you tell me, please. Let's get it on the first shot. God, put me out of my motherfucking misery with this record. So fucking artistic. Alright, tell me if it's this one. If it's not, tell me what side it is. I'm gonna write it with a marker. This is Magpie Music. That's F. So F is like 6, right? Bullshit. Okay, so that's side 6. So I gotta put a 5 on this. Right? Is that it? The side F? Yeah. So I gotta put a 5 on this one. I'll play you your song, Nelson, but this is what it is with these artists. It's so fucking artistic, it takes fucking half an hour to get a song. Fucking assholes. You're so fucking artistic. Here, give me this one. Shazam. I might as well do it. I mean, I gotta do it once. And like that, the next time everybody asks for this fucking album, we'll have it. So, told you, man. Live radio, this is the way it goes. Sentinel, Shadow Guard, DJ Food featuring DK. That's the one? That's the one, right? Porco Dio, we got it. I didn't have to do it 5,000 times. That was it, right? Let me put a little 3 in there. My magic marker's been working overtime. I might have to retire this one soon. This song that we just played right now is called Sentinel, the Shadow Guard. Is that the one you wanted? Is that the song you wanted? Let's just confirm. Can somebody fucking kill me? Are we all having a good time? So it's the right song. I know it didn't start from the beginning, fuckface. I was testing. Why do you have to be like that? You see the things I gotta deal with when I do this broadcasting? Beatings will continue until morale improves. Yes, correct. No, it's not your fault. It's fuck. I gotta mark up the records to find out. How the hell am I supposed to know? I don't know. It's not written. So what? It's my fault then? Is that what you're saying? It's my fault. It's society's fault, like always. Oh, shit. It's a good thing I know how to laugh at myself. What are you going to do? Start crying? I think we may have found another patron. Is this true? Yeah, I'm going to check. Let's see if we got that 100th patron for the month. Did we get it? Porco Dio. Friends. We need a drum roll here. We need a drum roll. $7.89, baby. $7.89. Thad Shmoo. Where are you, Shmoo? Step up, Shmoo. You are the next Mohun to step up and become a part of this audience. From listener to audience. Happy to have you here, Shmoo. Tad Shmoo. Special things are happening.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling.
And that is because you are now a superior creature, the 100th patron to join us this month. Welcome, Tad Shmoo. $7.89, superior creature.
Hello, superior creature.
You get some nice hot milk in there.
I would like to do a romance inside of you.
Greasy coffee?
And just like that, friends, you know what that means? It means that we have completely fucking demolished any... We got 100 patrons this month. The hustle is real. I'm happy about that. Welcome. Enjoy yourself. I'm glad that you enjoy it enough to want to step up. You know what I'm saying? All right, friends. $7.89. Don't say my name. $7.89. That's your name? Okay, so you're $7.89. Listen, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Call yourself $7.89 from now on. How am I supposed to know that it's a secret? Who are you, fuck? Inspector Clouseau? We gotta keep you secret? Yeah, it's Mike Tyson. I told you. All right. Here's your song, Nelson. I fucked up the set. It's not my fault. It's society's fault. Why do I all of a sudden get the urge to visit the dry cleaners? I don't have anything worth dry cleaning. It's a tribute to their dry cleaner, that song. All right. We're down to our last set here. I haven't decided what to play as a full as an album spin. I think I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna pick Marillion, Clutching at Straws. I'd like to do the whole album though. We're 50 up already. Let's do the other 50. This is one of the albums I've been wanting to play the whole thing for you for a while. It's some of the best 80s prog you're going to hear, at least for me. Really an incredible prog album that's been with me since the very beginning. I think the record came out maybe in 85 or something like this. So I'm going to do side 1, and it would be awesome if we funded side 2, got that going, and I think that'll make for a good ending for the evening. Yeah, Marillion are fucking awesome, dude. That's why I'm saying, let's get her done. Clutching at Straws, too, especially for those of you who are Marillion fans. It's like, I mean, it's one of their big records. So you guys would definitely be getting something I'd be proud to play, that's for sure. All right. So let's get this set underway. These are all individual requests that I've kind of put together. First, we're going to hear something off the Southeast of Saturn 2 LP set of like shoegaze music from Michigan. Then we're going to hear some Beak and follow into Can. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good set. And after that, we got Marillion coming up. Let's get those other two happening. Let's get side 2 happening, all right? Can you guys help me out there? That would be awesome. All right. Let's start with Southeast of Saturn.
turn my head towards what's in my head. Yes, I feel everything. I'm so green, I'm so green. Yes, I feel everything you said. Yes, I feel, yes, you said. So I'm just going, show me all the time. Take everything easy, since to the rain. I'm so green, yeah, I'm so green. I'm so green, I'm so green. I feel everything. I feel everything you say. I feel everything you say. I feel everything you say. I'm gonna do that. I feel a melody. I feel a melody. I feel a melody. And in a place
right. All right. I didn't get the record. Had to go take a piss. But I will. What we're going to do is say goodbye to the YouTube audience. See you guys tomorrow. YouTube audience, if you wish to tune into the rest of it, join us on Twitch, because we're going to do album sides now. Old Man After Dark listens to Marillion, if we can get the other half funded. There's your Twitch link. See you tomorrow, YouTubers, or see you on Twitch.